I can't give you a ride. I don't own a car, Chad. It's bad for the environment.
I'm not asking for a ride, Cynthia. I'm talking about the rent. It's due and I didn't see any money from you in my Vimeo.
Holy user agreement violating word, Chad. It's already the end of the month. I thought I was only unconscious for a couple of days.
Here with your time management issues. Do you have the money or not?
Hurry up, Cynthia. Brian said he's only got a little bit left.
Are you seriously leaving? I need the money. We need the money.
Say hi to the landlord for me, Chad.
I know. I'll sell the vinyl. And the stereo.
Aww. Do you remember that time we peed on the statue of Roger Williams?
I don't pee on historic statues, Gloria. I care about the public's collective memory.
I'm sorry. I meant urinated.
Thank you. And yes, I remember when I urinated and then, you peed.
Well, anyway. Brian still has pictures, and now he wants to blackmail me.
Holy no word. Our dealer has pictures of me urinating on the beloved founder of America's smallest state.
No. Just me. The pictures are of me.
Oh. Well, whatever. I'm getting the same thing as last time. What about you, Gloria?
Meanwhile at the public library.
Are you Chad?
Pete?
That's Mr. Pete. Not Pete. Not Peter. Not P-Man, or people. Not Sir Pete of Petersburg, New Hampshire. Or Old Hampshire. Do you got that? Not Professor Pete. Not Admiral Pete. Not Dr. Pete. Just Mr. Pete. Do you understand me?
I understand.
I understand what?
I understand what you're saying.
Who do you understand?
You. I understand what you're saying about your name.
And my name is?
Mr. Pete. I understand, Mr. Pete. I'm sorry, Mr. Pete.
Hey, that's alright, Chad. No problem. No problem. Everybody makes mistakes. Don't get so emotional. Now that we have cleared that up, what do you say we talk about this vinyl collection of yours?
It's about 300 records. Most of them 180-gram pressing.
And why are you parting with these records?
I've gotta make the rent. My roommate has a habit, you see. So she doesn't always come through on her half.
A habit. Making the rent. Does nobody in this situation have a job?
I work hard. But my job just doesn't pay enough.
Alright. Alright. You want my advice? If the job don't pay, get a new one. If the roommates don't pay, get a new one. It's not rocket science. I didn't come here to talk about your career troubles, Charlie.
It's Chad.
I don't care what your roommate's name is, Charlie. You need to solve your own pointless life. I'm here to buy records from an unemployed loser who lets his roommate sponge off him. Meet me under the street lamp on Grove Street at 10 p.m. tonight.
Don't you want to come look at the records?
I don't need to look at the records, Charlie. If there is so much as a single scratch on them when you deliver them, I will make you wish you were employed as tech support over the phone. You get me?
Yes. I get you. I get you.
What's my name?
Mr. Pete. Mr. Pete. I get you, Mr. Pete. No scratches, Mr. Pete.
Hey, relax, Charlie. This is all going to work out. See you tonight.
Chad looked pretty upset when I picked you up.
Chad has money problems. I try to stay out of it. Do you see a problem with that?
No. No problem.
Good.
Do you know what the money problems are about? Specifically. Like, does he owe money?
I wouldn't know. I pay my bills. It's called financial responsibility. He should really try it sometime.
Back at the apartment.
First the rent. Now a break-in. What the hell am I going to do? At least they didn't take the vinyl.
What kind of operation are you running here?
Earl. I mean Mr. Von Case.
I need the rent and I need it by tomorrow.
I know that you need the rent and that you need it by tomorrow.
Dus en wanneer here have a job, chat? When I was little. I have a job. Even in Noorland have a job.
I know that you had a job when you were little. I know that everyone in Noorland has a job. I know that you wonder if we have jobs. I have a job too, Mr. Von Case. I promise you. You will have your rent. Okay, Mr. Pete. I'm here.
Are you here, Charlie?
Yes. I am here, Mr. Pete.
I wonder. Charlie. Are you ever really here? If you are here, then where is here? Because I'm not sure I'm there.
Please just buy the records from me so I don't end up homeless. Could you just buy the records from me? Please. Mr. Pete. Please. Buy the records from me so I don't have to move to the street.
I've been watching you, Charlie. Watching you for a long time. I've watched you at the bus station with that roommate of yours. I have watched you jog in the mornings. I have watched you eat lunch at that Korean fusion restaurant. I discovered kimchi. Tacos because of you. For that, I thank you, Charlie. I watched you carry Ms. Olsen's groceries. Watched you unsuccessfully ask out 10 women in these last 2 years. Not a one of them said yes. Not one. Charlie, I've watched you spread butter on your toast in the morning. That is, when you had the money for toast. I've watched you sleep at night. Or should I say, try to sleep.
Great. This is how I die. Perfect.
I won't kill you, Charlie. It's bad for business.
Business. Yes. So you will buy the records?
Think about this, Charlie. I have a Bluetooth headphone that I never take out of my ear. Never, Charlie. Never. Why would I need a steaming pile of mammal excrement from the 1970s?
Most of our records are new. So, there's that.
I'm here to help you, Charlie. I have taken an interest in your, shall we call it, a situation.
So why did you answer my Craigslist ad, if you were never intending to buy my records? Look. I cannot explain how bad today has been.
Who cares about today, Charlie? It's tomorrow. Your tomorrow that interests me. I have arranged for a little job interview for you.
Okay, well. That doesn't really solve my rent problem this month. But
it's at the local college. Adjunct professor.
Oh dear, fictional man watching down on us from the sky. How did you know, Mr. Pete?
I'd been following you for years, Charles. Years. I know all about your degrees. The pay for an adjunct professor works out to roughly 30 cents an hour. But do good, Charlie. And you may just find yourself an associate professor.
Yeah, that's not how that works, Mr. Pete. And I don't want to work for a college. Nobody wants to work for a college. Like, literally nobody.
You. We'll go to that interview and get that job. Or else I will make everyone you know suffer. Do you understand me, Charleston?
Where the hell did he go? Do I have a choice? My mother said you always have a choice. Well, at least until I confronted her about using my student loan money to go to Brazil. Then, she said that she had no choice. Is this a Brazil-type situation?